And then I want to wipe out the last obstacle over here. And this will be that, you want me to start by an English speech or presentation. This is not practical for me. If you have this issue, then I would like to ask you, I want to share with you William's speech video. OK? 我们让大家来一起看这样的一段视频。
Thank you. 2 years ago, I stood on the TED stage in Arusha, Tanzania. I spoke very briefly about one of my proudest creations. It was a simple machine that changed my life. Before that time, I had never been away from my home in Malawi. I had never used the computer. I had never seen an internet. On stage that day, I was so nervous. My English lost. I wanted to vomit. I had never been surrounded by so many Azungu, white people. There was a story I couldn't tell you then, but I'm feeling good right now. I'd like to share that story today. We are 7 children in my family, all sisters excepting me. This is me with my dad when I was a little boy. Before I discovered the wonders of science, I was just a simple farmer in a country of poor farmers. Like everyone else, we grew maize. One year, our fortune turned very bad. In 2001, we experienced an awful famine. Within 5 months, all Malawians began to starve to death. My family ate 1 meal per day at night, only 3 swallows of sima for each one of us. The food passes through our bodies. We drop down to nothing. In Malawi, secondary school, you have to pay school fees. Because of the hunger, I was forced to drop out of school. I looked at my father and looked at those dry fields. It was the future I couldn't accept. I felt very happy to be at the first year of secondary school. So I was determined to do anything possible to receive education. So I went to a library. I read books, science books, especially physics. I couldn't read English that well. I used diagrams and pictures to learn the words around them. Another book put that knowledge in my hands. It said, windmill could pump water and generate electricity. Pump water meant irrigation, a defense against hunger, which we were experiencing by that time. So I decided I'll build one windmill for myself. But I didn't have materials to use. So I went to a scrapyard where I found my materials. Many people, including my mother, said I was crazy. I found a tractor fan, shock absorber, PVC pipes. Using a bicycle frame and old bicycle dynamo, I built my machine. It was 1 light at first, and then 4 lights with switches, and even a circuit breaker modeled after an electric bell. Another machine pumps water for irrigation. Queues of people start lining up at my house to charge their mobile phone. I could not get rid of them. And the reporters came too, which led to bloggers, and which led to a call from something called TED. I had never seen an aeroplane before. I had never slept in a hotel. So, on stage that day in Arusha, my English lost. I said something like, I tried and I made it. So I would like to say something to all the people out there, like me, to the Africans and the poor who are struggling with your dreams. God bless. Maybe one day you will watch this on the internet. I said to you, trust yourself and believe. Whatever happens, don't give it up. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you feel after you have watched this short video? Did he make a good speech? Yes, definitely. But did he speak very good English? Not really. Was he using very complicated words and with a big vocabulary? No. Actually, this African boy didn't receive college education. He was kind of doing self-learning. 他是完全靠全自学啊。当然啊，他重要的是做了一个 windmill， 做了一个什么风车啊。有了这个风车，他发现那些白人都要排队来去给他们的手机充电啊。他一下子非常的有名啊。And then he came to TED and made this impressive speech. And what are these lessons we learn here? As we are learning how to make a good presentation, a good speech, what do we learn here? What are the lessons? I would say, number one, you do not need to wait until that you are perfect, 没有人如果说不经过很多的锻炼，那么就能开始就是完美的。你知道很多中国学生最大的问题是开口前语法想清楚，用词想清楚，这个调门想清楚，然后很多东西要想清楚想明白，结果轮不到你说了啊，或者你干脆就说不出来了啊。那么你知道呢，稍微有一点口音，这个其实都不算什么，重要的不是你的那个 pronunciation、intonation 什么等等这样一些东西，它重要的是什么？你们看到，其实当人们愿意坐下来听你讲的时候，最重要的是什么 ？content， 或者我们说，或者是你有没有一个 story？Do you really got a story to tell? This is super important. If you got a good story, then that's it. And second, I think you need to got courage. 这是需要勇气的。就这个小男孩，他被鼓舞着，他有了这个勇气，啊，他用他的这个非式英语，然后他做了这样一个演讲，而他显然我们看到这个的时候，他已经做的不是第一次演讲了，很多次。他是不是一个 confident speaker? Definitely. 所以你知道这两者是非常重要的啊。尽管我们并不是说你的发音你的语调这些我们都不管了，未来我们也会有机会我们也会来去，包括夏天我们可能要花点时间在这个上面。但是的前提，我们首先知道，我们学这些只是为了达到那个基本的 basic communication， 我们的目标不是要达到完美。如果这样去定义去设计英语学习的话，那就现实的多了，和更有意义的多了。OK，